Everyone says Utah is a dream, but here's what they don't tell you. You've seen the TikToks, the snow-capped mountains, the gorgeous red rock, the quiet neighborhoods, the affordable homes. But I'm here to give you the brutally honest truth. No fluff, no sales pitch. I've lived here for years and have seen many people relocate to Utah. And today, I'm breaking down what actually makes people love it here and what makes some seriously regret the move. Whether you're dreaming about Salt Lake, eyeballing St. George, or considering one of the fast-growing suburbs, this is the stuff you really need to know before you pack the U-Haul. Utah's outdoor access is next level. I'm talking 5 national parks, world-class skiing 30 minutes from downtown, endless trails, lakes, climbing, mountain biking, all of it. If you're even remotely outdoorsy, this place feels like a playground. But what no one tells you is that in the winter, especially in Salt Lake Valley, we get something called inversion. It traps cold air and pollution under a layer of warm air, and it turns the valley into a gray, hazy bowl. You'll go from breathing mountain air in the summer to checking the air quality index daily in January. It's beautiful here, but not every season is postcard perfect. Utah consistently ranks among the top states for job growth. If you're in tech, healthcare, logistics, construction, there are real opportunities here. Plus, the unemployment rate is low and the median household income is solid. But here's the part that gets glossed over: home prices, especially in places like Salt Lake, Park City, or Lehigh, have shot up really fast. That whole Utah is so cheap narrative, it's outdated. New construction is booming, but it's not always affordable, especially if you're used to coastal wages but not coastal housing. So yes, strong job market, but it doesn't always translate to low-cost living anymore. Utah is known for being safe, clean, and incredibly family-friendly. Great schools, lots of parks, tons of family-focused events and communities. If you've got kids or want a slower pace, this might feel like paradise. But let's be real. If you're used to urban nightlife, late dinners, or anything remotely edgy, Utah will feel like a culture shift. The liquor laws are strict, bars close early, and outside of a few pockets in Salt Lake, the social scene isn't exactly wild. For a lot of newcomers, that's an adjustment. You're not moving here for the party scene, and if you are, we should probably talk. People here are genuinely kind and helpful and community focused. It's one of the safest states in the country by crime rates. But, and this is important, the cultural vibe can be very different from what you're used to in places like LA, Seattle, or Denver. Utah is shaped by its religious roots. That doesn't mean you won't be welcomed. You will, but if you're someone who values diversity of thought, culture, or lifestyle, it's something to be aware of. Some people feel totally at home here. Others feel like they're constantly on the outside looking in. And that's the kind of thing your real estate agent is going to tell you. Here's where Utah does deliver. Commute times are short, traffic is minimal, compared to bigger metros, and general pace of life is easier. There's a sense of balance here. It's not hustle culture 24/7. But here's the catch. Utah is growing fast, like really fast. And with that comes growing pains and congested roads, over-enrolled schools, longer waiting times for everything. Add in long-term environment concerns like water scarcity, and you've got some serious trade-offs on the horizon. So yes, the quality of life is high, and if you're in the right place and know what to expect. So is Utah a dream or an overtyped Instagram fantasy? Honestly, it depends on you. If you're craving access to nature, a safer place to raise a family, or a slower pace with opportunity, Utah can absolutely deliver. But if you're not aligned with the culture, or you're expecting coastal living, nightlife, and diversity, it might feel like a mismatch. The key is knowing which part of Utah fits your lifestyle, because there's a massive difference between Park City, Sugar House, St. George, or Eagle Mountain. Here's what we do. If you're seriously thinking about moving here, text us your vibe, like outdoorsy, luxury, or family friendly, and we'll send you 3 Utah locations that match exactly what you're looking for. No spam, no pressure, just real insight from people who live here and actually get it. Talk to you soon.